Howard, good morning.
Hey, Keith, good morning. I wrote about cannabis this morning, the two paths that it's taking in Washington, and JT is going to talk more eloquently about one of them, and that is because Mitch McConnell is stepping down as the Republican head of the Senate. There's four people that are front runners for his spot, and you would think that maybe given how bad McConnell was for the cannabis industry, that one of these four might be better, but that might not be true. I read about this morning. JT can comment more about that. And then the other one is the other path that cannabis on is what the Biden administration has done. And they made it cannabis a political game in 2020. 2019 actually was the first time he came out and started talking about it, and then July of 2020. So it's a political football for the most part, and they will use this to their advantage if they can. And again, JT can speak about this. But so in that regard, I think the reclassification of cannabis is going to happen. And as I said in the past, Keith, multiple times, I'm looking to the signal on the MFOS as confirmation of this or confirmation that it's not going to happen. But I do think it's going to happen. I think it could happen by the end of the summer, probably soon. It's good news for the cannabis industry for taxes because the 280 taxes will go down, improve multiples. I think to a certain degree, the move that we've seen since the bottom last summer is reflecting that. But nonetheless, there's a domino effect with this. And I think part of it is you're going to have the DOJ clarify its position on federal legalization. And then the real impact is, I think this is the line in the sand, meaning the reclassification from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 is the line in the sand for the exchanges to uplist a major company, which is the catalyst that, I think a lot of people are looking for. So it's going to be an exciting time, I think, for cannabis between now and the end of the year with, certainly the political landscape, I think, is going to shape, the reform as the Biden administration begins to look to get reelected. Now, JT, I don't know if you want to talk about that now or.
Yeah, Howard, just quickly, like your note was spot on this morning. And especially as you sort of try to, it's going to be hard to handicap a successor to McConnell right now. But there are 3 or 4 candidates out there. Daines, as you point out, he's a supporter of SAFE. He's probably the best prospects for moving something forward on cannabis. Again, as you said, it's not saying much with these. The other two have been agnostic. They've been against moving SAFE forward in some cases. And I think that they're just sort of one of the things you've got to wait to see is who else is going to be elected to the Senate on the Republican side. And our prediction is that the Republicans will take back the Senate. So while McConnell right now is the minority leader, whoever succeeds him is going to be the majority leader of the Senate and move that whatever legislation forward. So it is going to be important to to cannabis to see who succeeds McConnell. I do think that Daines offers the best hope here. Also look at the number 2. There's another Senator John Barrasso of Wyoming, who is probably locked in as the next majority whip again if the Republicans take the majority. And he's been sort of behind Daines on this front. So it's going to be a combination of the leadership team. And then, of course, who else they elect. We're going to have to see what new senators emerge from the pack on the Republican side. And again, I think you're on HHS and DOJ. I think Biden will move. The administration this might be their one shot. If polls stand up and Trump is reelected, this might be the one shot for the administration to get something through. And I think they'll take advantage of it.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.